Ooh. All right, you guys, welcome back to another of the Grady versus Alex best of seven conquest deal. Sorry it's been a while. Grady and I have school and finals were annoying. Then Oregon regionals happened, and then Grady spent some time here hanging out, and things just like constantly get away from us with school going on and whatnot. So I apologize for not getting as much content up as normal, but it seems like a lot of people are growing onto this format actually. So we're doing something right. Had a lot of people in Oregon come up and were like, "Hey, I have a U150 deck on me, play me," and I was like, "Oh man, I'd love to, but like I'm not staying for much longer." So I really want to play a lot of you guys at U150. Big shout out to Silas BT Dubs. Played him. What was it, round five? We played in Oregon, and he was like, "Yo, I watch all your stuff," and I was like, "Whoa, you're like one of the few." So that was kind of cool too. So big shout outs to him. Um, but yeah, play more U150. It's a lot of fun. Getting some messages from you guys about decks and setting up cool things and questions. So keep that shit rolling. I prefer to talk on one-on-one basis about U150 rather than like record videos. To be honest, so if you just want more U150 content, all you gotta do is ask, because I will give it to you. If you're like, "Hey, what are you doing right now? Please talk to me." And I'm like, "Okay, yes." That's also a big desperation cry for how lonely I am, I suppose. But anyways, we're gonna watch this game. Also, forewarning, I am very tired. I got about 4 hours of sleep, and then I had to go to work, and I was hungover the entire time. So like, I apologize if my commentary is not great because I am not in the right sound of mind right now. Anyways, this matchup is going to be Grady built this cool little Luxio lock thing, I suppose. So he's playing this Luxio lock deck deal, and I'm playing Vileplume, um, the Vileplume that I featured on the channel. It was like 2 weeks ago. That list was the exact list that I played against Grady here. I think it's super good. Grady and I recently had a conversation about like, hey, if we were like, let's do this tournament again. It was a lot of fun. Um, and Grady's like, the only thing that I would like legitimately do is just build like 4 Vileplume variants because we just think it's really strong right now. It even beats like Northern Guard pretty handily. We played that matchup the other day and it just like wasn't close. Like the moment you draw your Zerosek, it's just over. So um, item lock seems to be very strong in U150. Um, you know, so just with all the draw power and whatnot. I kind of explained it in that deck profile a little bit. So I'm not commenting on the game right now because it's just double Spiritomb start. We're just both kind of getting set up. It's a Dunsparce for double Spiritomb. Nothing to write home about here. Um, we also kind of had a discussion since Grady was here. We talked more when we are in the same room. Duh. Um, but Grady had a discussion about the fact that he just kind of is not into UN15 anymore because he realizes how stupid Porygon Z makes the format, and how stupid busted item lock actually is. So we're gonna try to find ways to like help deal with item lock. If Porygon Z finally gets banned, I think he's gonna play a little bit more. Porygon Z just needs to be banned, like just straight up. Like I need to write a like a really long nasty gram to the people that control the U150 stuff on that page. Um, I am an admin of that page now, so I suppose I could just do it, but like that seems kind of cheating. So, um, but I mean, like, dude, Porygon Z just makes things just unfair sometimes. So, but that's not here there because we're talking about this game, and the deck on the right doesn't play Porygon Z. So, hey, there's that. One of the few, one of like the 2 decks that doesn't at this point. Um, Three actually, I can think of three. It's Vileplume, Arceus, and Magnezone. Like the decks that like either can't deal with its own Porygon Z, or the deck that just don't play Porygon. That's probably about it. Anyway, so Grady gets a Guzma here and an Oak. Starts rolling through his deck. I didn't get the Vileplume up before he was able to break the Spiritomb lock, so that's kind of an issue. Not a lot of stuff on my board, but then again, you don't really need a lot. Like if I can hit a Guzma here, a Guzma Energy Vileplume, it just kind of will like pretty much seals the game. Or any sort of AZ. Like I wouldn't mind picking up the Claydol, and then just Darkness Gracing into the Vileplume. So, but I can play items too because he misses energy on disconnect. That's huge. Because if I hit a Floatstone now, I don't even need the Guzma or an AZ. I just need a any sort of item. And this deck does play Floatstone because you want to get it down before the Vileplume gets down. And yep, there's the Mallow. So the Mallow will guarantee that Floatstone. It might grab me an Energy and it might grab me the Vileplume. At least one of them will be Floatstone. So it's going to be Floatstone, Vileplume, Floatstone, Energy, um, Floatstone, way to get Vileplume. I probably should have, I think I just grabbed the Vileplume here, and I should have grabbed an Evo Soda for one less card out of my deck. Oh, I did! Oh, shoot. See, it was so long ago that I played these games that I just don't remember, but good job me for getting Evo Soda instead of Vileplume, just to get it out of my deck. And yep, there is that. And actually, whoa, a double rainbow energy means we're going to use its second attack, whatever Trev's second attack does, to knock out Luxio. And now we are item locking, got rid of his main attacker. What does Greta do here? Like, he just shows you the power of Vileplume right off the bat. Being able to take this clutch knockout. Yeah, the double rainbow was clutch. And I don't know if Poltergeist would have killed him or not. It looks like he has at least an Evo Soda in that hand of his. So it would have done at least 30. I don't know if he's going to show it here. I see a gust of wind, so that would have been 60. So it would have done at least some damage. Who knows if it would have knocked him out or not. But Twins is the play here, just to kind of help Greedy out a little bit. A little bit of recovery based off this Trev start. Hard telling what he's going to get here, but yep, there is a Twins, doesn't play either card, and Darkness Graces into the Electric. So if I can find a Judge or some way to disrupt those Twins cards, we will be in business. There's the energy on the Vileplume in case it gets Lysander stuck. Cynthia is the supporter of choice. No Porygon down, so unless I draw into the line in a broken time space, that's not going to be seen in the field. So no more supporter, meaning no more disruption for Grady's hand. I bet you at least one of the cards he grabbed was Hex. Probably grabbed Hex on like Item Finder, maybe. Oh, there's a Poltergeist, so I see a Sycamore in that hand of his. But it is enough to knock him out. Here comes Choreo. Yep, there is a Hex coming down. So not going to be able to Claydol after the Hex. So you might want to Claydol first. There's the Hex and the Lost Remover. That should be going to the Lost Zone. I don't know why it's going to the discard pile. We might catch that. So there is a cool switching plays, Gust of Wind. Yeah, that energy should go into the Lost Remover. Oh, and this is Grady saying, hey, can I E-Electric before all that stuff? And I just had the Fluffy Berry ready since the Hex happened. I was able to get that out of there. Hopefully that double rainbow doesn't come back because that should be in the Lost Zone because he did Lost Remover it. So hopefully it doesn't come back to bite anybody. But here is a Oracle. Hopefully I have a way to draw these two cards. Maybe a Bill, maybe an Oak. Claydol is not going to work, so hopefully I can just draw these two cards. Yep, it is a Bill with the Oracle. There's Trev Break and an Energy. We will retreat here. And, wow, I can't remember the name of Trev Break's attack. It wasn't, I mean, it's a format staple card. Silent Fear, that's the one. Silent Fear, 30 to everything. I'm back to item lock for Grady. So it really doesn't matter what he had poltergeisted at that point. Babies is his one supporter of choice. It's the only thing you can get here. Maybe a Porygon, maybe a Luxio, maybe I really don't know. Really don't know what Grady goes for here. But I mean, no stadium, so he has no guaranteed 30. The Revelation Dance might not do that much damage. This might be for a Lapras for next turn. It might be a Uxie. Really hard telling what he's going to grab with this. Standard Gritty, taking 5 years to do his move. I mean, I guess that's why he's better than me, but you know, hey. Didn't see what he grabbed there. Like I said, I had a lot of speculation. I bet you he plays whatever he grabs. Oh, no, that's just his hand. He's still searching. There's a Porygon. All right. Should have just gone with my first guess. Porygon comes down, the non-free retreating Porygon. And there's a Dynamotor, maybe? Or that's an attachment from hand. I think that was a Claydol. Could have been a Claydol there. Looking at what he wants to play here. Problem is he can't get many Pokemon in my discard pile, so yep, he's just going to Revelation Dance for 20 into my hand. And I'm ready to go in with a Bebe search, trying to get this Porygon online. Hard telling what that energy goes to. Maybe to Spiritomb? Nope. I just grabbed the Porygon. That's all we need. No Claydol or anything. No nothing. We just straight up grab it. There is a Dunsparce with an energy. You know what that means. I showed him I had a Guzma in my hand ready to go. That's signaling that he is going to try to paralyze and gaze. Can't think of any other reason why he would attach to the Dunsparce there. So we are going to see a paralyzing gaze attempt, and ooh, it succeeds. Do we have a way to get out of that? I really would prefer not AZ, but oh, looks like I'm just gonna fail a Celios. Maybe that's what that is. No, it's some sort of shuffle draw for both of us. Looks like an N. Oh, well, there's only, yeah, it was an N. Cool. Here's a Claydol. Still have a second supporter. Doesn't look like I got a Guzman to get out of this. So that will be just a pass. Paralyzing gaze works once. Problem is, what do we do now? I think Grady was hoping that whatever supporter I played, I would throw. Oh no, it was a Wick. That's what I played. I played a Wick. Ooh. I think Grady's just hoping whatever, find ways to discard Pokemon on my hand. Like whatever supporter I'm forced to play is gonna be like a Sycamore discard Pokemon or something. Like he's gonna need this Oricorio to kind of like do work for the rest. That's a counter energy, if you didn't know. Grady proxied out some stuff for this tournament. Porygon Z could do a little bit of work. It is 80 damage, and once Porygon Z hits the field, he's gonna get item cards back. So finding that Porygon is very important. And yep, there's another paralyzing gaze, keeping all of his bench alive. No Porygon hits the field here. So Marley's request for an Oracle or a Mallow, and this is gonna do it because now I will download. I download Lysander actually. Oh, interesting. I don't know why I didn't just play the Mallow. Oh, I suppose that I couldn't have gotten out of the paralyzed lock no matter what. So the Lysander just kind of stalls him more because he can't play Floodstone. He can play an AZ, I suppose. But this will stall him out just a smidge more. Next turn I will be able to Mallow for whatever two cards I want and play them. So yeah, the Lysander is because I did Marley's for the Mallow, but then I couldn't Mallow for I wouldn't be able to Mallow for whatever supporter I needed that turn. So an AZ does come down. He won't be able to Claydol, but that's okay. At least keeps that Claydol alive for an extra turn. Dynamotor so he can retreat it to next turn. And this looks like it's just going to be another Paralyzing Gaze with finally a Tails. Wasn't going to be able to Paralyze Gazing forever. So here's a Brock Scrit to even make that Oricorio do less damage. No Stadium in play. I mean, even if he gets the Oricorio back, that Oricorio is dead anyways. But yeah, this will be a 3-prize turn, it looks like. Just no more setup needed on my board. I think I just need to get rid of the Spiritomb and anyways, get rid of the Spiritomb and the Dunsparce on my bench. It's really the only other thing I can do to get set up at this point. Floatstones and everything. Maybe one more energy onto the Porygon so I could retreat it if need be. It's the only other thing I could see at this point. This game is pretty much over. You can see just the raw power of Vileplume during the late game. Or just the early game. Sorry, the early game just like transitioned into this like dominant late game where I'm doing 30 to all of his Pokemon, and Grady's draw power is just stifled so much. So Vileplume definitely is going to be contending for one of the top decks in the format. Well, that's how we feel moving forward, at least. So, Iris coming down. I don't think that's going to be a knockout. Looks like I still have 5 prizes left. So, yep, it is not a knockout yet. I got 30 HP left. I think I'm looking for a way to get out of this. If I have a Guzma here, we're going to be A-okay. I might just consider... no, we are going to Psychic Third Eye. Don't see what's in his hand. He lays it down right in front of him. Discard most of the stuff in my hand just to draw up. Wouldn't mind a Brinies. Although you can't really knock me out next turn, you can do 10 damage to me. What do we play here? Got no backup attacker either. So there's a Beyblade. That might be grabbing a backup attacker just for next turn. Or it is just failing, and there's the pass. So Iris doing a little bit of damage to this Trev. If he can knock out this Trev, Like, yeah, he still has to get 8 prizes, but it will slow me down. Cyrus's initiative, he gets to pick 1 card from my hand. Definitely won't pick the computer search. Oop, I didn't see what card he picked there. But it was obvious because Grady didn't take forever to make the decision, so zing. Claydol, and yeah, there's a Miss Magus in my hand and a computer search. That computer search is holding on to just in case he gets that hex back up, but no paralyze. So now we're going to be good. Here's the Shauna, just to kind of get some stuff. I'd really like a Briney's or an AZ or even a trump card or anything to clear my bench a little bit. The trump card so I could like reuse the AZ. That's what I mean by that. And there's another Silent Fear knocking out the Dunsparce. He goes into the Claydol and enough fighting energy. If he has like a fighting or a rainbow, doesn't look like it. Nope. Fighting or a rainbow would have been nice so he could spinning turn for knockout here. And the Trev could finally get taken off, but nope. There is the scoop question mark. Nope, Grady's just checking his prices. But with 2 prizes left on my side, 8 on Grady's side, doesn't look super promising. This game is all but over. This is how you snowball a lead. Man, I am tired. I need to go to bed. There's a Lysander onto the Porygon that I was like, oh man, I should have attached an energy to this, like, what, 2 seconds ago? Should have attached an energy so I could have retreated, but I might have it already in my hand. No, there's a trump card, so maybe I'm trying to play it all into it. That would be nice. So trump card gets my AZ back, gets whatever I had back that I needed. 2 on the bottom to draw 2. What did we get from that? AZ. That is disgusting. So yep, we will go ahead and do the Darkness Grace, and there is the scoop from Grady, or just the game over, can't do anything. 30 damage, showing you the power of Vileplume over Luxio lock. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get these finally finished up this weekend. Grady's finally back in Bellingham, so tomorrow hopefully we'll record another video for you guys, get you guys started off on the right foot. We both start school up again on Monday, so hopefully today and tomorrow we can get some content for you to hold you over until the next time. So. But yes, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.